What's up, guys? Snake Eyes bringing you another video. This is on Underground. Lately I've been posting a lot of flawless games or 30-1s. Just for the record, I do make mistakes. They are kind of rare that they occur. Nah, just kidding. So this game gets started out much like a lot of other games on Underground. I like to take up this area up on the top here if it is available. At the beginning of this game it was available. So I am doing what I normally do, and I'm patrolling back and forth, watching for traffic. For a while here I'm wondering if I'm playing with other people, because it's like I don't see anybody. And right there I make a mistake. If you'll notice, my portable radar is pulsing, and he's gotten hit, and he's waiting in the corner to see if I'm going to come around the corner. If you guys can't take somebody out quickly, don't even bother going after them, because they've got the upper hand at that point. So I do take a death, and I decide to find another location that I enjoy. You got to be a little bit creative. You got to be a little bit able to work outside of your normal, comfortable areas on maps, and find several other areas where you have an upper hand. So, been watching some videos on Machinima. These guys who play on Xbox, C-Nanners, Hutch, White Boy 7th Street, other people like that. If you ever watch these guys, their play style is sort of similar to mine. Maybe they move around a little bit more. I think I've told you guys my setup. One thing I do not have working on my computer system correctly, and never have, has been the surround sound. And I think that is the one missing piece that would give me a huge upper hand, and it would probably allow me to break out of my defensive role and start going on the prowl and do quite well with that style. But right now I'm basically playing with stereo headphones, and while they do work pretty decently, they do not give me position as well as they should have in some instances. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using this choke point right here at this doorway, and I'm going back and forth. As you notice, the hallway going to that choke point from this side is pretty long, and the area outside leading up to that choke point is a pretty good distance as well. Right on the end, next to this little bar that you saw on the wall, is where I like to throw a bouncing Betty, something that's inconspicuous, where people just don't see it. If you throw a bouncing Betty right in the middle of the walkway, they're probably going to see it. Try to throw it off to the side, or throw it somewhere where it's a little bit hidden. I assure you, unlike a claymore, a bouncing Betty will stay a lot more camouflaged and hidden than two lasers sticking out of a claymore that's already sticking out of the ground by a foot. So this other area is working out quite well, and at the very end of this hallway, up on that upper level to the left, is a spawn point. So sometimes you will get lucky, come around a corner and watch somebody who's a little bit slow to leave their spawn point, and it'll basically be a free kill for you. And if somebody calls you a spawn camper, you can tell them to go make their tongue about 6 feet long and lick the back of your balls from across the room, because it's part of the game, and if they don't have their shit enough together to move from a spawn point, they deserve to die. So right here I'm sitting at about 22 kills. The next closest competitor is sitting at 8 kills. So pretty good right there. You see a perfect example of somebody spawning. Obviously they had the conscience level enough to push the F key on their keyboard to respawn, but not enough consciousness to actually get the fuck out of the way when some bullets start incoming. So the game is going very well, very fast, and once again another person spawns, but they're sitting there licking their nuts, waiting for, I don't know what they're waiting for. Waiting for the end of time, the new Mayan calendar, I don't know. But he gets taken out, and that is the 30th kill. So final score is a 30-1, and if you add up all the other players together, I think you get about 26 or 27. So it was definitely a good game. I appreciate you guys watching. Take care.